Sponsored by EA. With October 31st not too far off, I want to remind you that I have an EA creator code. If you're planning to pre-order Dragon Age The Veilguard or pick up any previous Dragon Age games through the EA app, remember to apply my code urbanbohemian at checkout. I get a small commission from the purchase, which helps support the channel. What is going on with that eyebrow? I don't do my brows, but I feel like, do I have a pimple coming in that's pushing that forward? Or do they always look like this and I never pay enough attention to my eyebrows because I don't do my brows? Probably that. Probably that part. So hey, good morning everyone. I did not get up and go to the gym or for a walk, so hopefully I'll be able to do that after stream. Let me actually check the weather because today is cold. I think it's one of those days where it's gonna get warmer later, but it's cold right now. Yeah, we should have like 60s Fahrenheit by the time it's 11. So when I'm done, it'll probably be a nice time to go out. But I just didn't feel like getting up this morning. Let me say hi to folks in the order in which you arrived. Antiquated Anachronism, Dharma Project, Cargen X, Esoterica, K, Alien Traveler, JD. Good morning, everyone. Hi. Thank you. I try to go for like, I try to go for weird colors. I've tried. Oh, no! Look at them, not at me. There we go. These do sort of a grayish, purplish, like shimmery thing. Hey, Steven. Good morning. Unfortunately, I did really want the Hollow Taco Birthstone collection, and it sold out in less than 12 hours, and I'm disappointed about it. And apparently, per fans of Hollow Taco, I'm not allowed to be disappointed about it because I should have known better and should have gotten online when the sale started. So apparently it's my fault. Hey Furwick, good morning. I have had a bit of a time with being a customer who's not allowed to feel my feelings about stuff. And for instance, there's a Kickstarter which is years down now, and people still haven't received merchandise. And every now and then somebody is just like, I don't know if I'm ever going to get my thing. And they are met with a crowd of voices who are like, well, you should just have more faith. Well, I'm just so sick of seeing comments like this. And I'm like, we paid money for stuff and didn't get it. I think I'm allowed to like vent once every, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, whatever. So yeah. And I don't follow, because they're a company. So I don't follow a company like they're a person. So I'm not like following their social media updates for Hollow Taco. So I have heard they're working on a restock. I have heard that it was like astonishing and overwhelming. But at the same point, like, like as a consumer, I can't make following a social media for a company my entire day to be like, is it back yet? Is it back? Like, I don't have time for that. So, so I went and I put on my Amethyst Smoke and put on my purple gray holographic. I almost went with Sultry, which is sort of a purple, which is a much more bold purple, and a shimmer. But I was like, Amethyst Smoke feels like a good Halloween thing. So that'll work for that. I think I'll save the purple for like PAX Unplugged, since purple's sort of their thing. Which reminds me, I need to keep working on my skin, because the season is drying out my skin, and going to Philadelphia in December, when I generally am not a scarf person, like I need to make sure I'm not like dried out, unless it snowed, in which case it'd be nice, like, because then I'd have moisture in the air, and it's nice to see snow, even if you gotta walk, I don't know, like a half mile through it. That's not, a half mile is not even far, honestly. So anyway, but today is more Steam Steam Next Fest demos. I have 2 up on deck, and then like Power Wash Simulator is kind of like the filler, or the rounder outer, sure. I don't know. Is there a word for that act where, like, if the acts don't go like long enough as expected, like somebody just comes in and like fills in? So I grabbed the demo for Wilmot Works It Out, and I grabbed the demo for Spell Hack, and like my connection's good enough that if I see another demo and I forgot, I can probably download it too. I caught some, but not all. So, sorry, to the Star Trek news from New York Comic Con. I am not fully. I know that Starfleet Academy was renewed for a 2nd season, and they announced a cast member who's coming for the 2nd season. And I'm pretty sure that they probably did another Section 31. I saw a Section 31 poster, like in yellow and purple. So they probably dropped either more news or another teaser. But maybe that's what I can do today. I can just catch up on that after my walk and while I'm having lunch. So no, I'm so unaware of when Comic-Con is happening on either side of the country. So I'm just like, what? Oh, right. Yeah, all that stuff. That's not true. I am slightly aware because I'm still in the Discord for like Amazon Prime's Phenology. So I am aware because the Vox Machina, like, Critical Role Vox Machina thing, like that channel's been blowing up yesterday. So I think some people are actually there in New York and doing the thing. So good for them. One day, maybe I'll go to a Comic-Con, but probably not. Hey, James Argoni, welcome on in. I saw James Argoni doing science, and it was very relaxing and enjoyable. Did I spell that right? I did. Haha. Go follow them. Saucefire has a whole thing that he says when James Argoni shows up, but I don't really remember what it is. But if you want to see science, there was a Bunsen burner, which a very recent, like maybe about a month ago, a friend and I were talking about how the science room was always set up in school, and how, you know, in a lot of them, they never actually disconnected all of those gas burners at the table, like not gas burners, gas outputs at the table. So you're standing in science class because they never got rid of the tables and put like regular desks in there. You've got the hard slate, whatever those tables are made of, and you just have these little dials and knobs that are kind of like saying, why don't you just turn me? Why don't you just turn me? Just to see what happens. Because who doesn't want to get evacuated for a gas leak in, 7th grade? Actually, no. Getting evacuated for a gas leak in 7th grade is a lot more fun than getting evacuated for a gas leak when you're like 28 and working for like a corporation, because then people kind of freak out. When you're in 7th grade, you just go out to the PE field and play. So, but on deck, what did I say? I said Wilmot Works It Out and Spell Hack. Both of those were things that I picked in our... I'm sorry, I am not with it today. As I say, I have a touch of the seasonals. And can I get rid of the filter? How do I get rid of the filter? Yeah. I have a touch of the seasonals, and so I'm a little low energy today. There is the What the Fest Notion that we put together. I need to ask for access so I can add some more games to it, but no big deal. So there are some games on that, and these are on that. And yeah, the Co stream, What the Fest, where we covered a bunch of the games. I pulled the video, and I need to edit it down because I wanted to put a chapter marker in when we talked about a new game, but my goodness, we talked about a lot of games. So that is also something where I may like hop into a co-working channel in Discord and be like, I can hear anyone who's talking, but I can't focus on you because I'm trying to like put a bunch of chapter markers in a long video. But so today is one that works it out and spell hack, because one sounded nice and cool and chill, and the other had like utter 80s computer vibes to it. It seems like it's a deck builder, I think, but it just had a really cool visual presentation for me, so I thought I would take a look at that. And yeah, that's it. Sunday is just a Sunday. Trying to think of anything else going on. Not really. I spent yesterday watching more of the of Thriller, the British sci-fi series. No, it's not sci-fi. It's horror and mystery. Hey, Mandy, good morning, or good time zone. It's more horror and mystery, and there's a little bit of supernatural sometimes to it. And yeah, it's just fun to have on in the background. It's like having on, it's like if you like having the Twilight Zone on in the background, it's like that. Except I've never seen, oh, sorry, I smacked the microphone with my coffee cup. I've never seen these before, so I do have to pay like a little bit of attention to them, but I have that in the background while I'm playing like a game. So I've gotten back into playing The Division 2 and realizing, oh no, have I lost my, that thing when you have a drawstring? Okay, no, when you have a drawstring and you have to do like this to the end of it so it doesn't slide out. And I keep thinking that I've lost them, and I haven't. The Division 2, I've gotten back into it because I was wondering, like, I've played the full game on PS4, I think? Or did I play it on Xbox? Regardless, I played through the whole thing. And now it's easier. It's true. Like, that maybe, is that what I should do? Should I get like little green washi tape and put it around because I mean they don't even sell this anymore, so having it all visible on screen doesn't matter, but maybe I should get some like washi tape and put that on this as well, and then it would just be a floating microphone, which would probably be a really cool effect. So now I have to figure out where can I get roughly this color or this color washi tape. So that could be a fun thing. Cat Cafe Manager is a lot of fun. I was not expecting it to be as fun, and it's really fun. Hey Amalia, good time zone. I have resisted going back in too much. I have gone in a few days and played some more. Because I really like the filtering aspect of it. When you need resources, you're able to say only these people resources can come into my shop. Let's see. Painter's tape. So it needs to be, and this is the hard part, or I just need to buy the Goo Gone. Yes, Goo Gone is the name of the product, because unfortunately it would be on for a long time, and no matter how much tape is designed to release, being on anything for a long time is going to get sticky. So yeah, but not impossible. I mean, honestly, I could just tack a bunch of, I have like green Post-it notes, which I have used before on like packages when I do unboxings and stuff. So I could just like stick a bunch of green Post-it notes down here and just have like flags. Just now you wouldn't see the flags, but they just be there. That could also be kind of fun. I want to try that now. Where are my green Post-it notes? Maybe at the break. Oh, right, a sleeve. Yeah, that would also work. Or a tube. I wonder if anybody makes a green screen fabric tube for like, for special effects. Well, I guess we're going to Amazon now. Wow, no, apparently no one's gotten on this tube thing. Nobody yet has gotten on the tube thing. So yeah, I may just do a fabric wrap then. Yeah, because I can probably get another of these, and I really need to get another of these because this one is it's getting a little froggy. But yeah, if I can find like a smaller, and I would just wrap it around, and then I could just do like clipping it on the back. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know that I care, but sometimes I feel like having the arm is a little much in the shot because I don't have a good way of moving this down and to the side. Like it's always going to come in from the side angle, and I don't know. It's me being self-conscious about the way things look on stream, which is kind of silly. I shouldn't do that. I should just enjoy streaming. And speaking of enjoying streaming, let me get our first game going on because I think it's good. I think it's going to be a cute one. So let me grab the game and get audio set up. It already sounds kind of chill, so I'm here for it. It's got some good clicky to it. Okay. All right, let's pause you and come over here. A little chapter marker, like move things out of the way that are causing the green screen to fritz out. Ooh, like that up there. No, that up there. There we go. There we go. All right, and let me, see, now when you leave the game, then it's like, oh, you can't have me running and have sound. How dare you? So, while I get the thing set up, let's see here. Does it support? It supports controller, so we'll do that. And let me change the name of the game, as ABBA once sang. Where's my... Too many screens. Okay. And, all right, so... Oh, there we go. Okay, so we'll quit. All right. So Wilmot works it out, and I think everything else is good and set to go. I changed the game. Hopefully have a chapter marker. Actually, I'll put one in there now. Boop. All right, now we'll try it. Wilmot works it out. A game by Richard Hogg and Hollow Ponds. So let me go to the Steam store, and Wilmot Works It Out is a puzzle building game about completing beautiful images and using them to decorate the walls of your home. Look at those options. Borderless, resolution correct, music volume, VSync, target vibration. Okay. All these things look good to me. I also really like how cute that there's just, Wilmot, I think, is the square, and there's the mail that they're getting, puzzles in the mail, which I would love getting small puzzles in the mail. And I'd probably get like a special like mat or table to put them together on and enjoy them. And then I would want to break the puzzle apart, put it back in the box, and send it to like somebody else. And I would love a traveling puzzle, like mail friend circle. That would be kind of fun. Okay, let's start a new game. This is Wilmot. Use the left stick to move him around. won't answer the door. Press A to answer the door. Sam, a postwoman. Morning, woman. How are you? Good news. I have that parcel for you. That one you've been waiting for from that puzzle club thing you joined. Look, it has their stamp on the label. Okay, take delivery. Move somewhere away from the door and press X to start unpacking it. Okay, use the left stick to choose where to unpack, then press A to unpack. Oh, it's some kind of a puzzle. Use the right stick to pick up a piece. Oh, okay, so we just actually move into it. Got it, okay. Oh, and we can slide things around too. Interesting, okay. So I see... Wait, no, let's do this. And then this I think is here. You completed Snog. Well done, Wilmot. Wait, does that mean that there are already... Yeah, there are already pieces that do not belong to the puzzle. Okay, so we pick up the puzzle with the right stick, and now we can move it and hang it on the wall. Move up to the wall and press X. You can move it around with left stick when you're happy. Oh, wow, we have a big wall. All right, so we'll put it right there next. We'll put it next to the door. Oh, it's the door again. Go and answer it. Ah, Wilmot, it's a lovely morning out here. Super sunny with just enough breeze. A good day for the garden, although I suppose you're going to crack on with your puzzles, aren't you? Well, here's the next one. Enjoy. Oh, okay. Let's put you here. You can also move pieces by pushing against them. Try it now. Yeah. Okay. Here's another trick. Pick up a piece. Oh, we can rotate it. Nice. Wait, can we pick up more than one piece? Oh! Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, and we can zoom in and out. Okay. It feels like this actually goes with this. So it feels like they already gave me more puzzle than I needed. Or purposely the puzzles are... That actually feels like it goes there. Nope, come here. Come here. There we go. Is this game? No, it's not about a sentient piece of cheese. It's about Wilmot. How dare you? Okay, let's see if we can... Oh, is that the right? Okay, so let's grab you and do this and put you here. You completed Brayburn. Well done, Wilmot. Okay. Oh, now hang this puzzle. Okay. Let's see here. You can also pick up multiple pieces, including the ones next to pieces Wilmot's already carrying. Let's see if you can hold all the leftover pieces now. I wonder what these extra pieces are. Strange. Oh, look, it's the door again. Morning, Wilmot. I have a parcel for you, and judging by the sound alone, it must be another one from Puzzle Club. Enjoy. Okay, I would like to join Puzzle Club, please. It's another puzzle. You now know everything you need to get solving it. This is the end of the tutorial. Have fun. Okay, I feel like Puzzle Club is kind of doing us a weird here. Like, we're getting more than one piece of something in the thing. There's also, okay, so this is nice if the spatial is kind of struggling for you, there is a tiny little like musical sting when you get puzzles in the right place, when you get puzzle pieces in the right place. That's nice. Okay. Maybe not that. Okay, let's go back to the appears to be a whack-a-mole game. If you get multiple non-complete puzzles a month, then you keep your Puzzle Club subscription. It would drive me up the wall to have any go. Yeah, I would not. I would definitely not do that unless that was part of some other like joke that the extra pieces form a different puzzle all their own. So you know that there will always be one extra puzzle, one or three extra puzzle pieces, and there's like a special puzzle at the end of the month. Otherwise, I would be like, why are these extra pieces here? When I was young, I had 2 Sesame Street puzzles, and the pictures were different, but they had both been cut out of the same puzzle die. So we were able to mix and match the pieces between the 2 puzzles. And I had fun doing that because I understood like, oh, these are the same pieces between 2 puzzles, but that would not be okay. Okay, so let's drop these while I get some coffee. Okay, you. Oh, maybe you don't go there. You don't... Is that the shadow? Actually, hold on. Oh, no, you do appear to... No, you don't. That's not right. I think those 2 are right together, but that's not... Ah, hold on. Yeah, okay, you go there. Is there maybe something between here? No, that's interesting. Okay. All right, let me grab you, because I know you seem to go... I think you go here. No, you don't. Maybe there's more? Okay, that's definitely going here, but... Oh, okay, no, maybe... No, that's not right. Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that there must be another. This whole thing is giving a bit of that, the pinball machine that the Pointer Sisters would sing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 song to as well. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh, I have done a bad. There we go. It's like I've done a bad. You completed Goblin Bash. Well done, Wilmot. Because I was like, those holes don't line up. Something's not right. We're going to put Goblin Bash right above the door. Okay. I really like that little extra bit of like not super help, but to let you know, yeah, you've got this in the right spot. This looks like tea. You've completed 2 lumps. Well done, Wilmot. Hey, Tanya, good morning. All right. I'm going to guess you're an octopus. Oh, hold on. Did somebody at the door? Hi, Wilmot. How are you doing? Here's your parcel. Ask if she's okay. I will ask if she's okay. Oh, I'm okay, thanks. It's just, well, I had some messages from my sister this morning. You know, the one who lives in Milan. It sounds like she's not doing too well. I'm a bit worried about her. Oh, sorry. Thank you for the puzzle. Oh, there's a lot of pieces. Okay, let's put you here. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting octopus from this. It's as they say, it's giving octopus. It's giving squid. But okay, you come here. Nope. Yep, it's giving squid. Okay, let's move all of these things out of the way. Oh, get back in there. All right. So, tentacle goodness. Nope, not yet. Although, okay, you two go together. So I also like that you can put the pieces together separately if you're not 100% sure of the whole thing. It's definitely tentacles and hot dogs. But if you're not sure of the whole thing, you can get pieces separately together Okay, see, this feels octopusy, but I think probably in my mind the worst James Bond movie. So there it is. But these feel more like jellyfish anemone type tendrils. So let's see if we can connect some of these tendrils together and make some sense of that. Okay. Could be all of the above. Or as Richard Pryor said in Brewster's Millions, none of the above. Actually, no, I feel like I'm seeing a little happy, a little happy jelly here. Like, I feel like we're getting both, I think we're getting invertebrate all around, actually. There's a little, come on, little jelly, little... Yup. Oh, I thought I saw it and then I lost it. Oh, there it is. Sorry, sorry. Why am I saying sorry? It's my house. Yeah, okay, so sea life. And Alien Traveler, thank you for mentioning the dates that they announced at Comic-Con yesterday, because I will look up information on that later, because I definitely was not processing. Oh, wait, are they in the same picture? Because the dark blue here is kind of getting like similar... Nope, okay. I was not focused on that at all. Do we have a little fish hanging out in the tent? We have fishies hanging out in the tendrils. Oh, love that for them. Okay, so maybe you here? Yep. Yeah, like there's just the tiniest of musical moment to say, yep, you got the right one. Also, saying you got the right one reminds me of the, oh goodness, was it? What was the commercial with Ray Charles? It was for one of the sodas. Dr. Pepper? 7-Up? I don't remember. Diet Pepsi. Wow. Hey, Rex. Good morning. Okay. There we are. You are glorious. Okay. I'm gonna... All right, I'm going to move you over here. And leave this here. And then I'm going to grab all of these. Which I love that you can just grab all the pieces. I move them over here. Okay, so let's finish our octopus buddy. Or, okay, the real question is do we have enough to finish our octopus buddy? Okay, we want a tentacle coming out. Oh, I hope everyone's doing well today. I could be doing a lot better, and I'm working through that. I don't deal... there we go. I don't deal well with temperature shifts, and we have had a massive one that then is like bouncing back to something else, and my entire body is just not happy with it, and that affects my everything else. There we go. Okay, so we have two buddies. And we got two purple undersea friends. Okay, so our hot dog octopus. You completed 8 dogs. Oh, is it actually? It's about time for you to take a break. Well done, Wilmette. Okay, so let's grab this. Put it on the wall. Place? Okay. You completed Fish Friends. Well done, Wilmette. Where's Wireless Riot? We got Fish Fam. All puzzles complete. Time to put the completed puzzles up on the wall. Okay, and that is the demo for Wilmette Works It Out. 6 puzzles, 22 minutes and 12 seconds, because I was completely unaware of how the Goblin Whack-A-Mole should just be pressed together and not separated. I was expecting bigger, and I was smaller. But that's a perfect way to experience a demo, and we're at the right time to stop. So wonderful. If this looked cute to you, because it definitely looks cute to me, as a thing to stream and a thing to play off stream, look up Wilmette Works It Out in the Steam store. I'll get a link in chat in just a moment. Oh, there's someone at the door. No deliveries today, Wilmette. Looks like you finished them all. Time for a well-earned break until the next season begins. Take delivery. Delivery? Ah. Alright. Demo complete. Thanks for playing. So we can hang around or exit to the menu. We'll exit to the menu because it's about time for me to take a break. And yeah, you can start it again if you want. I think you can delete your save as well. So that's really nice. Yeah. So that is Wilmette Works It Out. Let me get the Steam store link for y'all. And they are looking to come out in a few days. October 23rd. I actually applied for a key for it, so hopefully we'll see that. But I like that it says it's similar to Power Wash Simulator and Thank Goodness You're Here. And I'm like, aw, that's nice. So that's Wilmette Works It Out. Let me get Spotify back. And the next one I was going to look at is Spell Hack. So let me go to my library. But first, excuse me, there will be a little bit. Let me sit here and enjoy my coffee for a moment. Warm blankets sounds fantastic. I haven't fully pulled out the sweaters yet, but it's getting close to time for me to pull out like the in-house sweaters where I just sit in a large cardigan, like wrapped up all day. I have some like nice fleeced blankets that I sit underneath. What I really need though is I need the, not Snuggie exactly. I just need a really nice fleece like robe. A Snuggie is too weird. Like I don't like a Snuggie because a Snuggie also doesn't like, you know, I need full coverage. But yeah, like I need something nice to wear around the house. I always think about when you see the classic age of Hollywood, like the movies, the dresses women would wear around the house. That was basically, it wasn't even a house coat. It was like an entire dress that is just for being inside. So it had like the stitch print on the outside and zipped up completely. I'm like, that's what I need. I need that to go and get my mail, or no, not walk across the street for coffee. I wouldn't probably go outside in it, but I would definitely go out to the lobby in that, pick up my packages. This morning, our apartment complex sent out the most politely worded note that I have ever seen in an attempt to ask people not to pee in the elevators and hallways. And I'm reading this I read it and I was like, what is even happening? And then I realized, and it's like, as you are all coming in from your fun nights out and you find yourself needing to expunge your alcohol from your system, we ask that you utilize the first floor lobby bathroom area. And I was like, what are they talking about? What is... Oh, I get it. Yeah. I agree, Alien Traveler. Like, having that kind of indwelling garment is definitely a holdover. Because, I mean, look, I live in a city. I have been out. But also, I live in a city that has a lot of green spaces. So, if I get caught up short, shall we say, I know where to take care of it. I also have a genetic advantage in being able to do so. But yeah, because at first I thought, oh, this is about people not cleaning up after their pets. And I'm like, no, it's about people not cleaning up after themselves. And that's nasty. That's just nasty. So, whoopsie. But yeah, let me pop back to just chatting while we're stuck in the can we call it liminal space of a Twitch stream, when you're like kind of in between, you're not like done with something, but you're not doing something else. I know liminal spaces definitely got overused as a term, but it wasn't overused because people were always accompanying liminal space with a photo, and we were all like, oh yeah, no, that space gives me feelings. Like, just looking at that space gives me feelings. So yeah, I totally get it. But I am going to hop up and take a quick break. I'm waiting for the clock to hit 9 so I can officially like get my... I am beholden to the Warlock patron that is my Apple Watch. I gotta write that down. Hold on, sorry. Where's my Google document full of writing ideas that I will never, ever, 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 ever complete? Okay. They are meant to be, they're meant to be unsettling. You know, like that, you know, and I think that's why there's a game. Is it Pools? I think the game is Pools. And nothing happens in the game. There are no jump scares, but you are just walking through a bunch of underwater spaces, like pool-like spaces. And everything about the sound, the water, the echo is meant to be unsettling. But there's nothing that's scary that's going to happen. It's just you are unsettled by being in these spaces. So yeah, that's liminal spaces are supposed to kind of be unsettling. Not necessarily scary, I think. Did anyone ever actually define liminal space? Let's see here. So yeah, because I call like... I always say an airport to me is a liminal space. Like, it doesn't exist. It doesn't really exist outside of the purpose that it is. You know, like, people spend a lot of time there, but they don't spend what you would call significant time there for the most part. You know, and other people have said like a liminal space in your house is like a hallway. You know, you may clean it, you may decorate it, you may put pictures on the wall, worry about this and that, but no one's spending time in the hall. Like, nobody is just hanging out in the hallway, you know, unless they make mirrors that can do Zoom calls, in which case then maybe that's perfect, because then you can always see what you look like on the Zoom call. But, you know, so like that. But yeah, also, like, a liminal space is a space that you see, like, I would say, to pull the metaphor further, an airport at 3 a.m. would be slightly unsettling, because then you're sort of used to the space being full of people and hustle and bustle, and then there's nothing there. That to me would be unsettling. And I've had to stay overnight in an airport, or close to overnight in an airport. And yeah, once things wind down, it gets really, really weird, because it's just a really well lit place with constant music and announcements and no one in it. And you could easily feel like you have been transported to like a horror movie. But, however, I am past the time that I should have gotten up and taken my break, because my brain decided to have a little fun. So I'll be back in about 3 minutes. We'll look at Spell Hack. Excuse me. We'll look at Spell Hack, and yeah. No, you don't. That's not the kind of chat that Steven has. No trolls. Even friendly viewer trolls. Don't you troll people when they're playing unsettling games. Rude. That's for Sue to come into the room and do. That's not for you to do on stream. I'm not trying to give Sue ideas. However, I'll be right back. I'll be back in a few minutes after I stand up and go warm up my coffee, because it's gotten cold. But I will see you very shortly. Bye. The Stream Deck is only behaving today because I unplugged it, replugged it in, stopped the software, restarted the software, and all that stuff. Okay, so I never play horror games, and now I do kind of wonder if I should play horror games and have a bunch of Scream, like a bunch of just nasty Scream redeems. Except, like, the outgoing volume of them should be like normal, and they should just be really loud for me. Maybe I wouldn't like that. But I definitely would do the heart monitor. If we were going to play games like that, I would definitely put the heart monitor on screen so you could see that as well. And you could all see how my heart rate is already super high all the time. So people would probably start to worry regardless. But let's see. So next up, Spell Hack. I definitely need to, I must need a restart because softwares are sluggish as. So Spell Hack is a real-time survival deck builder. Explore Doom City to collect and upgrade techno spells during the day, and then defend against waves of summoned beasts at night in this totally rad roguelike. Coming out Q4 2024. So let's see here. All right. Let me. You managed to jump scare to someone with a simple boo alert. Yeah, like I mean, honestly, that's all it would take. I think for me, when I was using voice mod, and I did enjoy voice mod. The problem with voice mod is, it needs to run its own audio. It needs to run its own audio device, which then confuses everything else on your system. And if you're using closed captions, you have to split your audio so that the captions only get the microphone raw, and voice mod is like the microphone audio that goes through. And now that I'm using Wavelength, voice mod was harder to manage, so I stopped using it. But certain things that I would love to have allowed people to redeem are things like the door knock sound, because it sounded really, really real. The doorbell, the phone, like a phone ringing, like all of those would absolutely troll me, and during a game would probably still like freak me out, because what's more scary than somebody just coming to your door unannounced? But like the normal sound effects were really, really good. I actually liked those way more than the voice changing options. I know that Elgato has added a sound effect, so you can make your Stream Deck into a bit of a sound deck or a soundboard, but I haven't added them yet. See, that's smart. Tie them to bits, because then if people really want to do it, they got to be committed. Committed to doing it, not commit. I'm gonna stop talking now. All right, let me get the game going. It says it can also handle my controller, so we'll try it. I'm gonna capture it. There we go. Okay. Let me start this all over from scratch. All right. Excuse me. I still think voice changing is fun. I still think that if you are, if you're doing actual play, a one shot, a podcast, or something fun, like Kay was using not voice changing, but Kay was using sound effects to really great effect during Godplane. And I think that, yeah, if you're able to do voice changing in a way that your players can hear something happen, it's fun. It's just, yeah, the fact that like now like all of us feel weird about letting anything have access to our voices kind of sucks, and it just sucks. Yeah. Now I'm sad about it, but it does make me think about like some of my D&D characters. Some of my D&D character spell effects would be like fun if I could add a little bit of like sound effect or voice moderation to them, especially when like my bards do dissonant whispers. That would be kind of fun, but that's for another time and another day, and me actually getting invited to be in a one shot or something, because I have not been in any for a while. All right, so spell hack. Let's hop on in. Welcome to the Spell Hack demo. Thank you for checking it out. This demo contains about half a normal length run, a hint of the story, and a fraction of the content in the full game. Please wish list on Steam, or leave feedback, bug reports in the Discord, or leaving a message on Steam forums. Leaving a message on the Steam forums is probably, if you don't want to join the Discord, it's probably the best way to go. Oh, it's a solo dev. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know about the computer being on. I guess we did use televisions for our monitors way back in the day. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, so, and not just the Commodore 64 setup with the disk drive, but also with the cassette drive. Amazing. Okay, press start. Which one's start? There we go. Okay. I think everything is working. I don't see any options, but it is the demo, so, you know. Let's go ahead and start. Welcome to Doom City, an urban sprawl plagued by chaos and illicit magic, ruled by all-powerful megacorps. You are a spell hacker, a user of the arcane sciences, and a slinger of techno spells. Press A to continue. This is amazing. Loading spell drive. Demo. Activate. Activate. What was that? Pixie. Ugh. Ow. Okay. Would it, like, kill you to run a defrag once in a while? Do y'all remember defragging? Do you remember the... I feel like defragging your hard drive was visual ASMR back in the day. Just watching my drive get itself together. Hey, Brian. Good morning. You haven't paid your Spell Life license in years, so it's in demo mode. Oof. I can get you reaccredited at least. You'll just need to protect a portal for 5 consecutive nights. You can probably handle it. How rusted are you? Need some reminders? Yeah, I'm kind of rusted. I like this. I'm Chrome, baby. This is really nice. To hear this is a solo dev is fantastic. Yeah, let's play the tutorial. Let's get this over with. Fake smile.pic. As a spell hacker, you use techno spells to slow and destroy the invading summoned beasts. Okay, so I see the number one up there is a beam cannon. Deal two damage to all enemies in a lane. Excuse me. Oh, look. This spell costs 2 energy and 1 blood. Energy is replenished each turn, while blood is not. Uh-oh. Ah. On the cyber field, summoned beasts move left to right towards the portal. They, like, exist to destroy it. Here's your energy meter and your blood readout. And some summoned beasts with their health below. Down here is where all your techno spells load in. Don't worry about reading them yet. Okay, I'm gonna like look at them at least. Okay, just let me look at them first. All right. If you change your mind on a spell, you can press B to go back. I do find it funny that I'm playing this with a controller because that is something we did not have back in the day, but that the game is like, it's fine, I'll roll with it. The simulation is geared up. Ready to boogie. Oh yeah, baby. Let's boogie. Let's boogie or cowabunga. Well, considering that we do want to play the Turtles game, I'm going to have to go with cowabunga. All right, calm down. Don't you tell me to calm down. Okay, so it seems like it's turn-based. Okay, so Zip Gun seems easy. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy. It costs 1 energy and no blood. Havoc Vision. Deal 2 damage to the first enemy in a lane. That costs 3 energy. Firewall. Create a 2 health wall. Ooh. That's also interesting. Or Lava Curse. Apply 2 of flame to the first enemy in a lane. Okay, well, let's start simple with Zip Gun. Okay, so that was a random enemy. Havoc. Deal 2 damage to the first enemy in a lane. So 2 damage to you. Okay. When you're done with your turn, slap that Y key to skip time ahead. Okay, I can't do anything else, so... Okay, so they all slowly move forward 1. So I should have been focusing on the one in front. Got it. So we have lanes up and down, but everything is slowly moving forward. And I'm guessing at some point there can be multiple enemies in a lane. Okay. Okay, let's try the Sonic Heater. Sonic Heater is a push, so I think it pushed them back 1 and dealt damage, which is fine. We'll do the Upgrade Awareness, gain 1 quick mod. You created a quick mod, a type of damage mod. You can see them on the right. Damage mods add power to the next damaging spell, equal to the total number of mods you have. Doing this will consume a mod. Unused quick mods expire at the end of the turn. Okay, so since we created a mod, let's deal 1 damage to a random enemy, so that'll be 2 damage. Okay. And then we'll gain 1 energy on our next turn. And end my turn. Okay. So I get 1 more energy. I could do that again. This is interesting. I want to see what this does. Okay, let's do this again. Gain 1 energy on my next turn. Let's apply 2 of flame to the first enemy in a lane. I don't know what this does. Okay, that's some righteous flame. Enemies with a flame take 1 damage per turn. Status effects are powerful, but each beast can only be affected by 1 at a time. Okay, so you're going to take 1 point of damage each turn. Probably until that runs out. I don't want to spend blood yet, so I'm going to wait. Ooh, do you have a shield? What is that? Interesting. Okay. I want to see what happens if I push you. Okay, so that didn't do anything to... I was wondering if I pushed you, did it push everybody back? It doesn't. Okay. Well, let's create a firewall here. Okay, so that means they're probably going to have to attack it twice to get through it. Alright, and we'll gain 1 more energy on my next turn. It's 10 p.m. Ooh. Okay, so yeah. Oh, they stacked up. Aha. Okay, so creating a firewall made them stack. Interesting. In that case, I will use the beam cannon to deal 2 damage to all enemies in a lane. Hey, you don't have any blood. Stick to spells that'll cost only energy for now. Rude. Alright, fine. I do know where my children are. I grew up in Atlanta during a time when they were really pushing those announcements hard. Alright, deal 2 to the first enemy in a lane. That costs 3. So we'll get rid of the coup. It looks like a cow. I feel like that's a barrier that's gonna help the... I feel like that's a barrier that's gonna help that enemy survive an attack, so I'm gonna apply 2 of flame to you and see what happens. Okay, I'm removing the limiters from the beasts. They will advance towards the portal whether you are ready or not. Rude. You can check the threat level at the bottom to see how fast they're going to move. Oh, threat level 1. Wait, oh, crap. Okay, hold on. I think that threat level is just a, like, the thing will increase as the threat level increases. So we have worms that spawn in the middle of the cyber field and boars. Nothing special about boars. Okay, damage mod, technospell attributes. Boon will gain this spell's effect for 5 turns. Dormant, some do nothing, others are weak. Echo gains power for each other spell executed before this one. Fragile, permanently executed. Okay, so here's all the... This is what you kind of look for in card games, is what do all these things do? Okay, in that case, I think we need to move quickly. Okay, you gained a blood. Oh, blood. The worm that had the ring around it was blood. Okay, you gained a blood. You usually get blood from destroying blood-bearing beasts, like that one. Look out for the red rings, by the way. Sometimes it's worth targeting blood-bearing beasts first to unlock your most powerful spells. Okay, well, let's go with 1 energy on our next turn, a firewall here, and then zip gun. Okay. Let's see here. Let's deal 2 damage to you. Gain 1 energy on my next turn. And 1 quick mod, but Are you wondering how much time is left in the night? Yeah. Check the clock at the top left. Night ends at 8 a.m. It'll look like this. Example clock 8 a.m. pick. Remember, the portal just has to survive. Okay, so let's create a firewall here. Let's just gain 1 energy in my next turn and zip gun. Alright. Okay, let's deal 2 damage to you. Get me some blood. And create another firewall. How about that? No damage to the portal yet. Nice. Want to know how to check the portal's stability? Yeah. It's here. Oh, I was like, what's happening? Okay, so the portal has 5 stability. Alright, I can deal 1 damage to a random enemy. That's actually, let me upgrade. Quick mod. Gain 1 energy. Deal 1 damage, which is actually going to be 2 damage. Let's push 1 and deal 1 point of damage and end the turn. Okay. Again, with a quick mod. We'll apply that to you. And we'll end the turn. Okay. There we go. Beam cannon. Deal 2 damage to all enemies in a lane. Actually, sorry. Let's do upgrade awareness first. Boom, baby. Add. And that's it. Okay. We'll create a firewall right here, so you can't go anywhere. I will use more blood to deal damage to both of you. And that's it. Yeah, that threat level moving faster is really causing me a little bit of anxiety, but that's okay. Let's create the firewall here again and deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Oh, I can't because I'm out of energy. Alright, let's deal 2 damage to all enemies in a lane, taking out the boars. And gain 1 energy on our next turn, deal 2 damage to the first enemy in a lane. We survived the night. Hey! You repelled the simulated summoned beast assault. Glad to see you still basically got it. Thumbs up pick. Nice. Alright, daytime. You've got 12 hours of daylight before the beasts return. You can scan areas around Doom City for info, then travel to them to improve your spell drive. You can scan the same area multiple times. Check out Ritual Hill first. Or don't. I'm not your mom. Okay, so it is now, hey Dre, good morning. It is now daytime and we have 12 hours to like do stuff. We can scan a location or we can sleep until nighttime, which is interesting because it means you gain a turn of +1 energy for each hour remaining, but max 3, so and we can view the spells. So we got upgraded awareness, lava curse, havoc vision, sonic eater. Okay. Let's scan Ritual Hill. Venturing to a scan point will take some time. Oh, okay. So now we can view the spells. We can use a rescan charge so we can scan the area again. We can spend 5 hours to get a cache filled with techno spells. Or we can spend 2 hours to get a mana steel syringe, which I don't know what that is, but I am very curious. But let's get the spell cache. So let's take 5 hours. You travel to Ritual Hill, searching for the signal source. The trip takes 5 hours to complete. Yo, sorry not sorry to interrupt. Just want to remind you to slam that X button for a reminder on what keywords mean. Yeah. Or don't. Whatever. Okay, so again, the keyword, there's a whole help page that you can access anytime, which is really nice. Okay, so. Ooh, a Magiblade. Deal one enemy to the first enemy and deal 1 damage to the first enemy in a lane, and then gain 2 quick mods. So slash, and then the next attack gets +2. This is interesting. Increase all enemy status durations by 1. I gotta add a status first. Apply 3 shocked to the first enemy in a lane. What does shocked do? Shocked prevents enemy movement. Hey Jesse, welcome on in. I think we will deal the Magiblade. Seven hours of daytime remain. So we could do this again. Okay, 7 hours of daytime remain. So let's do the 4 hours to find out what a spell trafficker. Actually, a spell trafficker sounds like a shop. But let's have a look. Oh, this is like a random encounter kind of thing. That's what the question mark's for. Okay, a spell trafficker. The trafficker needs to unload a spell. He holds out 2 encrypted spells with visible sigils. Someone's placed a sigil on that card. You will receive either a plague sigil or a boost sigil. Let's try a plague sigil. Left hand. Okay, so this is a charm. Apply 1 aflame to all enemies in a lane. Apply 3 if this is your 5th spell executed. Oh, I do math. Okay, 3 hours of daytime remain. So I think what we'll do is we will sleep until night. And then we'll gain that. Okay, so let's sleep until night. Alright, night falls. The scanner shows these incoming enemies. The boar. Nothing special about the boar. The worm spawns in the middle of the cyber field. The fox deals 2 damage but moves back 1 lane when you hit it. And a hummingbird moves 2 spaces per turn and can fly over a wall. Yikes. Get ready. The beasts approach. Alright, well first we're going to create a firewall here. And then we'll deal... Oh, 1 aflame to all enemies in the lane. And then a random enemy. Okay, end my turn. Okay, we're going to use the swirler to get an energy on the turn. We will push the bird back, because I don't like that bird. and then... Ooh, okay. Right. You spawn in the middle of the field, so let's put a firewall here. Deal 2 damage. That is moving much faster now, and I'm not a fan. Alright, Squirreler. Lava Charge. Zip Gun. Firewall here. Charm there. Upgrade Awareness and Zip Gun. Okay, one energy per next turn. Deal damage to the first enemy, that'll push you back. Deal damage to enemy in a lane, that'll kill both of you. End my turn. Oh goodness. Alright, one there. Create a 2 health wall. You're gonna fly over the wall. Okay, let's deal damage there. Apply a curse to you. There we go. I don't like you being there. There's not a whole lot that I can do. Oh, yes I can. Okay, let's upgrade awareness, and let's do that. That'll take you out. Oh, I can't afford a firewall, so there we go. This has gotten much harder very fast. Oh, can't do that. All right, there we go. All right, gain 1 energy. Gain 1 quick mod. 2 quick mods. Zip gun. All right. Firewall. Apply 1 flame to all enemies in the lane. Deal 2 damage to all enemies in the lane. Add 1 energy on my next turn. Create a health wall here, just to stop you even further. Apply 1 flame to all enemies in the lane. Deal 1 damage to the first enemy and get that. Deal random damage to an enemy. I don't have... Okay. Can I create a firewall here? I can't. Okay, so let's create one here. And... there we go. Okay. Apply... Okay, give me energy next turn. 1 quick mod. Apply flame to everybody. Whoo! Okay, made it through the night. That was stressful. Oh, you survived the night. Masterful spell hacking skills out there. My goodness. Hey, the beast will get totally angry as the portal continues to survive. The threat level rises the more angry they get. But you're a seasoned spell hacker. You'll be fine. Sure. And don't forget, you can rescan a location once per day. Point to head pick. Okay, so Ritual Hill has plentiful program caches, but let's unlock... Can we unlock something else? Okay, we can't. Alright. Okay, so if we spend 5 hours, we'll get another spell cache full of spells, but this is a random something, so let's find out what static pool is. Oh, okay. A floating suspended static pool. You will need to sacrifice some of your spell drive's energy to access the blood. So we can harvest the blood, which means we start with +1 blood. Hey, JD Lady. But 3 turns of -1 energy. Sure. You drain your spell drive to gain blood. Okay. We can't unlock that yet. I'm wondering how we eventually do that, but we'll go back to here. 10 hours of daytime remain. Ooh, 1 hour. Juvenile Blade. What's that? A Juvenile Babbling Blade. The Juvenile Blade only has much to learn. It can only remove a randomly selected techno spell. Oh, so it's like a scalpel. If I accept, then I remove that spell, and I don't want to do that, so we're going to step away from the blade slowly. Alright, 9 hours of daytime remain. I don't know how we unlock that yet, so... Scan. Okay, we'll spend 5 hours to do the spell cache. Oh, I could have recharged. Sorry, rescanned. Okay, we'll spend 5 hours to do the spell cache to get more spells. Ooh, okay. Giga Shove. Push one to the first enemy in a lane, so it pushes them back, and gain 2 quick mods. Or deal 2 damage to the first enemy in a lane, or increase a wall's health by 2. Or Zone Igniter. Apply 2 of flame to all enemies in a lane. I think I want Arcane Guard, because I do use walls a lot. Okay, so there's 4 hours of daytime remaining. I don't know what these do, but I'm really curious, so I want to say, what does a Rogue Neurofog? A Neurofog rises before you. A summoned Neurofog has escaped captivity. Toss a techno spell through to imbue it with Salient. So Salient means you start each night with this spell loaded. I wonder if that means it's already active, or you will always pull that card first. I don't have any freebies, which would be nice. So let's go with the one that I like using, which is Squirreler. Oh wait, which is the wall? How much does that cost? No. We'll start with Squirreler. Okay, you add Salient to Squirreler. Okay, well, let's just sleep until night. We'll do one more round. Okay. So we have the boar, nothing special. The hummingbird moves 2 spaces per turn, can fly over a wall. The microbe, you gain 1 energy on death, and the snail does not die at the portal, continues to attack. Okay. Get ready, the beasts approach. Okay, so yes, because it's salient, it automatically loads. Let's create a health wall here. Y'all can just suck it. And then that's nothing I can do. Okay, threat level is 2, so that sucks. Let's apply 1 to all of them. Actually, I'm not going to play this round to win, because I'm really curious what starts happening when you don't do well. Okay, so that just ends your turn. If you don't make it to the end, that's on you. Okay, now I got it. All right, we'll push 1 enemy back, deal a damage, random. Okay, so the timer is just on your turn. Got it. Okay, add that. Gain a quick mod. Apply 1 to all enemies in the lane. 1 damage, and end my turn. Create a firewall. Increase that wall's health by 2, and end my turn. Let's squirrel away some energy next turn. Deal 2 damage to all enemies in a lane. Okay. Increase a wall's health by 2. Apply 1 of flame to all enemies. Okay. Again, increase that wall. Sonic Heater. Okay, that bird's gonna fly over the firewall, so let's deal 2 damage to you. That'll give me some blood back. That, gain a quick mod, do the zip gun, and my turn. Alright, again, let's add more damage to the wall. Salient, Magiblade. The Hummingbird's gonna go over the wall anyway. Let's gain a quick mod. Let's push you back, which is gonna, yep, okay. Let's throw another firewall down. Okay, a flame, a quick mod, random attack, and the turn. Okay, let's add health to you. Let's make it, oh, I can't. Okay, scroll away that, and apply flame to all of you. Let's apply more flame to you. That's gonna, okay, and then, oh, that won't really matter. Alright, oh, it's almost daytime, so. Ooh, I did not think we were going to survive the night. Okay. Beast at the portal, as if. Okay, we've unlocked a new scannable location. Deep Town. Oh look, you unlocked a new location to scan. I've heard most locations have unique features to check out. Hey Steve, welcome on in. But I can't say for sure. I've never left this thing. Okay, so we have a new location to scan, so we'll look at a few scans, but I'll probably wind it down. Because I want to see what this has that's new. Ooh. 6 hours for a noxious blade. Well, let's see what this is. Oh. Okay, so this is legitimately giving it a spell to get rid of. Oh, okay. My bad. No, I get it. The Noxious Blade is the grown-up version of the Juvenile Blade. The Juvenile Blade will offer to destroy a random spell. The Noxious Blade will definitely destroy a spell. So we'll get rid of Lava Curse. Okay, so Lava Curse, so next time I'll know a Noxious Blade is not to be messed with. Let's do another scan. Ooh, a Wandering Shaman. A shaman who can fortify the portal, but I want to see what the random is. What is a Monosteel Syringe? The syringe still has some juice. Squirt into the portal for a temporary shield. Ahem. So if we use the syringe, it will give a shield to the portal. Okay, the way that it like zips back out like these things are actually kind of happening in the real world, but not really, is kind of fun. Okay, so now the portal will have a shield, but there we go. Let's look at the settings. Doing good, doing good. Okay, return to main menu. We are going to return to the main menu because the game saved itself. Because yeah, this has been Spellhack, which I just saw the pictures on the Steam page and was like, oh, that is some good like 80s, 90s computery goodness. And it's a really interesting take, again, on a deck builder and a card battler where the enemies are, it's almost like a tower defense kind of card battle. The enemies are constantly on the move, and you just have to keep like whacking at them, like whack-a-mole, but with magical techno spells. And yeah, they got all of this feel down. The whole aesthetic of this is on point. That is really, really nice. I want to look at the I want to quit to desktop and look at the start again. So I'm going to do that again. Because it was a fun startup as well. So let's see here. It's just got a really lovely aesthetic. Even I just realized even the smoking next to our computers, which is why when you see those computer cleanup tutorial, like not tutorials, those videos cleaning our computers, sometimes it's like I'm just cleaning up smoke damage. But yeah, this is really, really fun. So yeah, if you like it, check it out in the Steam store. Spellhack. Okay, now I'm going to actually exit out of the game. And we'll take a little bit of a break. Hey, Loud and Carry. We'll take a little bit of a break. And I think because we only have about 30 minutes left, I'll go back into Power Wash Simulator. And we'll finish up over in that. But first, I'm going to take a very, very short break to get up and stretch my legs, and I still have coffee. I'll warm that up. So I will see y'all in about 90 seconds. Everyone hang tight. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll play some Power Wash Simulator, and then we'll go over and say hi to Steven. So thanks, and I'll see you shortly. Okie dokie. And now after some really fun demos, a nice gentle half an hour of power washing, because there's new stuff in the career? Oh, challenge mode. Because I am still very behind. I've not made it out of the city of Duloc, so it'd be nice to finish that and see what the next job is at least. But maybe on Tuesday we'll just spend time doing nothing but power washing. Like, what I'd like to do today, they were both really good. The Wilmot demo was about maybe 25-30 minutes. The spell hack, I'm not sure how long I spent in the spell hack, but it feels like it was maybe 30-45 minutes. And then like playing like a standard game would be fun. So right now, as it is, we have... Oh, that's interesting. I thought that I got more of that graffiti off the wall. Sorry, more of the dirt off the wall. But we are in Duloc. We are trying to clean up after the knights have rebelled. Okay, we need a little stronger for this. After the knights have rebelled, because Lord Farquaad sent the ogre after the princess instead of his knights. Does anyone remember why he sent the ogre after? Like, why did he send Shrek after the princess? What was that about? Was that like, if you don't, I'll execute you or something? I can't really remember. Oh, all the knights died and he was going to annex the swamp. Ah, right. See, I know that, yeah, the problem was definitely two birds with one stone. Oh, I do remember a tournament. This is me not remembering a dang thing about the movie. However, as I've said, I've only seen Shrek one time. I think I saw the sequel more than one time because I really like Jennifer Saunders as the fairy godmother. And we really need to discuss how many movies, how many like romantic comedy movies were just some nerd pulling Cameron Diaz. Like at the end of it, the whole point was like some nerd is getting Cameron Diaz. Because I'm not saying Cameron Diaz is not fun and great, but you know, like, I should watch Charlie's Angels later. Actually, I should watch both Charlie's Angels and Charlie's Angels Full Throttle later because I haven't seen The Substance yet, but I do like Demi Moore, so. And I hear that The Substance is amazing, so. Okay. Hey, Heavy Pixel. Yeah, I hear such good things about it, so I look forward to watching it. I'm not even really... I'm not a body horror person. I'm not. But I love the premise. I love the premise because Demi Moore, especially Demi Moore, who has been somebody who has been on the, she's been on the brunt of the, you know, oh, what's happening to like, you know, like hot super starlets as they get older, you know, what's the deal? So she's the perfect person to play in that role. So I look forward to seeing it. But yeah, I know it's going to be so messed up. Okay, the tree. This tree vexes me. There we go. I'm doing this like that's helping. because it's also very, the plot of it is very modern, modern Twilight Zone, modern Night Gallery. You know, as in, what would you do? You know, like, would you do anything to stay on top? And there's, I mean, there's a whole lot of movies and a whole lot of horror plots that are about that. You know, the one that immediately comes to mind is Death Becomes Her. You know, what would you do? So yeah. Oh, I should watch Death Becomes Her later. I would like to talk about Madeline Ashton. So good. You know, and again, it like Death Becomes Her takes on a similar kind of bent of, yeah, aging. What do you do? Hey, Krazakon, welcome on in. There's the Hercule Poirot story, A Halloween Party, which they remade to call A Death in Venice, has someone who they're obsessed, and they're basically obsessed with like beauty and rebirth and life and death. And at the end, it turns out he's just stringing along these women because he's just in it for himself. But he's like, is it not a pity that we must all wither and die? Now, he is no spring chicken himself, but, you know, I guess when you got some good seducing parts, doesn't really matter. But yeah, like that constant, like, isn't it a shame that we must all wither, age, and die? I'm like, yeah, but that's life, baby. Robot Dreams. I don't think I know that one. I'm also very bad at like keeping up with movies and films. Like I need to readjust my Google alerts so that I get word about new movies coming out. The problem is it's really hard to adjust it because like I just want to know about a new movie coming out so I can add the date of the movie coming out to my calendar and then move on. But unfortunately, I'll get like the same story about that movie 5 times in a row and I'm like, I already know. I'm just waiting on it to come out, or I'm waiting on it to come out on streaming. Being terminally on TikTok, I should be better about curating my TikTok feed. Because I feel like it would definitely bring me stuff that I want. But I need to be better about actually curating the feed so that I see the things that I'm interested in. It's gotten really good at showing me food, and food by people who actually give you the recipes and techniques, not just food by people who do like weird videos that don't make any sense. There was one that I posted in my Discord and others recently about there's a cheesemonger who, like a professional cheesemonger, and she's doing a bunch of videos that are she went to Target and she made a cheese board for under $25. And I thought that was, and you know, showed everything that she bought, told the prices of everything. I was able to go make the shopping list, and that'll be my treat sometime like in the next week or so. So some things great, other things not so much. You know, it sucks because I have to be very careful about what I like and what I don't like. There we go. All right, all the trees are done. The entryway is pretty much done. So let's start. We may have to stop being cute and just go for... Oh goodness, how bad will this be? If I use like, oh, all right, let's use the power nozzle. It sometimes leaves behind more than it leaves behind like in between bits, but I can maybe handle that. It's just this nozzle, when you're close up to stuff, the sound of the water coming out of it will take away the dings, and sometimes that's not as much fun. But the tri-tip nozzle is like the power. What's the morning beverage of choice, Kryzakon? Coffee, tea, juice, just water? All right, let's get on this side. Let's get on this side, please. Thank you. Ooh, come here. Water is very good for you. That's why I have it strained through coffee beans. And then I also just have it normally too, but yeah. Oh, look at me making a little cursive loop with the water. Halloween watch party day. Ooh, what's on deck? Is it the same each year, or do you pick a different theme going in? This year's theme is space aliens. Like horror-y, body horror, xenomorph horror space aliens, or something other? Like Killer Clowns from Outer Space space aliens, or Attack of the Killer Tomatoes space aliens. Hold on, there was something over here. Okay, shop sidewalk, but I thought I saw... Oh, Mars Attacks Life. Oh, nice. Those are some fun picks. Life was the one that was that the David Duchovny one? Like, that felt like it was comedy-ish, maybe? Okay, then no, not that one. Ah, I am thinking Evolution. Yeah, because it had the smiley face with, like, the 3 eyes. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see tons of movies, so chances are I will get movie names wrong all the time. Life was the one everyone thought was a secret Venom movie. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Wait, what? Really? I'm a little too determined not to use... There we go. I'm determined not to use the ladder, which is probably going to doom me. Okay. We're at 69%. Nice. Pardon me. All right. Oops. Hold on. Who's thinking of Nope? I did see Nope, and Nope was a lot of fun. For the really good kind of easygoing slow burn that Nope was, but I also feel like we're sort of writing a comedy routine in chat. Wait. Hold on. So life was another board game. You get to two dead. Do you think you've no? Wait, I did. Oh. Now I confess I'm getting a little confused. Nope left some things Nope left some interesting things on the table that they absolutely refused to explain. And I kind of like that. If you think life is Nope, then get out. See, there we go. It's all nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, goodness. All right. I'm afraid that I may have to. Do I have to do a little jumpy for the awning? Oh, maybe not. I wish there were more architecture to use to get on top of stuff. There really isn't, though. This is like saying that Marvel movie with the actor Chris in it. Well, then you have to follow it up with, no, like the good one. Okay, no, the other good one. No, definitely not that. That one. Yeah. Or it's like saying, you know, like that one you can say the Australian one, and that's at least a little bit easier to get. Hey, welcome on in, Sam, and hello, Raiders. How y'all doing? We are cleaning up the city of Duloc, and hoping that Lord Farquaad's check doesn't bounce. Because if anyone's going to come up a little short, it's probably going to be him. What on this awning is still dirty? Is it little tiny bits of... Yes, there is a Shrek pack for the game now. It is released like first week of October, I think, or maybe second week of October. So yeah, there is a Shrek pack in Power Wash Simulator. Oh wow, I missed that whole dirty spot. I can, but I don't wanna. I don't use the ladders and scaffolds in game if I have a choice. I like that some maps have elements that you can kind of jump onto, and I almost never use the extended anything, the extended arm, but this is kind of forcing my hand, or forcing my wash, I suppose. I feel like, yeah, when they got acquired by Square Enix, because there's also like the Final Fantasy VII remake maps. I feel like when they got acquired by Square Enix, they were like, we're pretty much unstoppable now. Let's just go for it. Yeah, they acquired the Future Lab. Future Lab was, well, the game was acquired by Square Enix, but Future Lab is still like the main dev. All right, what's still dirty? Oh, goodness. Get in there, and in there. All right, and then the window. I liked watching Life is Strange being played by people, but I didn't enjoy playing it myself. So I'm glad that, like, it's, you know, I think is Double Exposure bringing back the first character? Yes. Okay, so it's bringing back Max. After the first game gave us that lovely cautionary after-school tale about not befriending the cool teacher. Just, you know what? Just don't. I think the entire thing is the upper wall, so there we go. Still dirty. Where? Okay, think. Shutter, window, shutter, window. So still the forge now. Okay, we can get the forge done. Can I get on top of anything here? That's the problem, is I don't think the flower box isn't enough to get on top of the souvenir shop sign, which would let me get onto the roof. So no. Get a little bit. Come on. A little bit more. Ooh. It's always like when I say, oh yeah, no, I definitely brush and floss, which I do. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be an easygoing visit. And then the dental hygienist is all up in there with like the scraper and the plaque candy. Like, yeah, are you sure though? Cause yeah, are you sure? They have kids now? I am way behind on the Shrek cinematic universe. Like, I'm just out of that loop. Let's go ahead and get the sidewalk clean. I mean, it makes sense that they would have kids. I was thinking about the introduction of the child onto sitcoms and movies. Rather, sorry, not movies, but sitcoms and generally like sequels, animated things, is the introduction of a child. And, you know, I started first thinking about it in terms of like the Cosby Show. Like when things got a little bit slow, one of the older daughters would suddenly be pregnant, or there'd be a cousin who had to who wasn't able to hang on to their child and left it in the Huxtable's care because they just needed some funny bits. And it reminded me of Cousin Oliver on the Brady Bunch, who I always think about Cousin Oliver because of the game show The Weakest Link. They had a Brady Bunch, like the cast of the Brady Bunch on the show. It was for, like, they did the celebrity ones for charity. And the actor who played Cousin Oliver was there. And the actor who played Cousin Oliver is very aware that his character is not liked, that they brought him in because they thought that they needed some extra energy, maybe a little touch of Danny Bonaducci from the Partridge Family. But he just wasn't liked. And the actor himself was kind of being a bit of a ham during the show. And he kind of kept interrupting and interjecting. And finally the host, Ann Robinson, turns to him in the middle of one of her interrogations of somebody else. And she simply says, "No one is talking to you." And I will always remember that because I have definitely used that at work. When somebody is sadly interjecting a lot of unnecessary stuff. And I'm just like, no one is talking to you. It is time for you to be quiet now and let others talk. Yeah, Dr. Hibbert on the Simpsons is definitely a parody of the Cliff Huxtable character. Yeah. And Ann Robinson was playing a role, so everyone knew that she wasn't being serious, but I don't remember, I wonder if there are any interviews with her about how she gets into, or how she got into the host role, because seeing Ann Robinson outside of The Weakest Link, she's a very nice person. It's like the Gordon Ramsay thing. But she was definitely in character the entire time as the host, and it was great. But yeah, it was just the actor would not stop trying to crack and make comments, and she finally was like, This is it. What are we at? We're almost at time. I've spent way too long on this opening map. I think I was just going too slowly and talking too much during the first few streams, so we'll just keep at it. Although I don't hate that, because some of the other ones, when they do special maps, it's seemed like they've gone too quickly. This is a forgiving level when it comes to dirt and surfaces, but it is a very large level. So it's not like you need to get, you don't need to go over spots over and over and over again, but you do need to get around a lot of nooks and crannies, which is a phrase I only use when referring to English muffins or this game. What are English muffins called in England? Are they just called crumpets? Like, why do we call them English muffins? You just call them muffins? Okay, then what do you call, like, the... What do you call muffins, then? Crumpets are a slightly different palm-sized cooked thingy. Okay, I gotta... Hey, Mur, welcome on in. Alright, let's do this. There's... The window's a little bit dirty. I think I'm gonna have to do the... Okay, let's turn this on. There we go. Alright, souvenir shop. I think this is all... Oop. I saw something that was... lower wall. There we go. Scones are different. Like, you know, and I mean, all this comes from the fact that we all enjoy the same kind of... baked bready pastry things. We just don't all have the same names for them. Okay, so you also call those muffins. Muffins. Okay, now I gotta... Hold on. They're usually called muffins or American muffins. Okay, so English muffins being called muffins makes 100% sense. What's funny is that, yeah, American muffins are also called muffins, but American muffins are like the, you know, whether, like, so both are called muffins, which has got to be really confusing. And of course, someone who's done the actual food historian thing has said English muffins didn't originate in England. When I'm like, okay, do you really need to tell us that a food didn't originate in England? Do you really think that's going to be a shocker? That cuisine did not originate there? Just saying. Like, I apologize to y'all in the chat, but y'all know. Okay, so what else? Okay, let's get a little bit of that because we're close to time again, but I feel like the window is... what am I missing on the window? This is gonna be the one that dooms me, isn't it? All right, let's try this. Unless it's not like... Okay, I can see a little bit of the wall over here and a little bit of the wall over here. So the upper wall we can probably get. I can get the shutter. Like, I can't even see where it is. Oh. Is there a way for me to... Oh, there's no... I'm not using the ladder unless I absolutely have to later. So that'll probably be a ladder thing. And we'll come to it later, and that's fine. because it is 10:30. I was hoping to get to the like to 80% so we could see the next part of the story, but we won't, and that's okay. Let's put away the nozzle and go back to this so we can get some of the sidewalk clean. I also appreciate that they made sure that they did the new dirt color for the Shrek expansion, so that with Shrek you could have the neon green coloring. It's also just really helpful from an accessibility standpoint to not try to be cleaning something that is orange and the dirt shows up in orange, which is super unhelpful. But yeah, today after I finish stream, I am going to throw on my workout togs and go for a walk because it was a little bit too brisk this morning. But now it's seeming like it's kind of nice weather. So once again, I like to do the morning walk, and I've been pulling the technicality of still going in the morning. There we go. So, technically it'll still be like morning when I get out there. And then today I'm going to do a little video editing because I want to trim down today's stream and yesterday's stream, playing some Steam Next Fest stuff. I may want to try editing down our co-stream video to add the markers for my brain just stopped working, to add the markers for the games that we talked about. What is this? Wait, can I? Oh, that's clever. Okay, we'll play with that later. I got an achievement for closing and opening the information board. Okay, that's clean. Can we get to 80% so we can find out the next part of the story? I might also even, like, I'm not necessarily super big Lin-Manuel Miranda, but he does have on Spotify and probably other places his The Warriors concept album is out, and a few people let me know about it, and I'm curious. I'll be honest, I don't really have a big recollection of the film The Warriors or the book The Warriors, but it does have a pretty good cast, so I'm very curious as to what it sounds like. Because now, isn't the Warriors is the one that's, isn't that, I mean, that's the one that's famous for, like, Lynn Thigpen as the DJ, like, kind of made that like, announcer on a radio thing, doing the thing popular. Because I know John Wick, the most recent John Wick movie, definitely used that. Like, that was clearly inspired by that, and I felt like that was Lynn Thigpen from who was the chief on Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. Because when I for our Cyberpunk podcast, Gary asked me if I would do like a an announcer thing for it, and I said, so here's what I want to do, and you have to put like a vinyl record sound behind it, kind of thing. And yeah, I did it with that inspiration in mind because I always loved that idea. And when John Wick used it with like the people tuning into the radio to get information on like the hit, I thought it was fun. The whole John Wick thing was fun. Okay, people underestimate how difficult it is to rule, to be the one to make those difficult decisions. For example, every day I must deprive hard-working citizens of life's pleasures. But as ruler, their dull, uneventful existence is a burden that I alone must carry. Oh, so Lord Farquaad is Elon Musk. Got it. Oh yeah, no, I love John Lithgow in this. I mean, I love John Lithgow in everything. Honestly. I think I first saw him in The World According to Garp, which is something to see as a child when you never read the book and don't understand like what this movie is about, but you have HBO and they play The World According to Garp 8 times a day, because that's what we did with movies on cable back then. You were never going to miss a movie, because if you did, like we didn't have VCRs, they're like, don't worry about it, it'll be on again in like 2 hours. And I know ostensibly, like, you watch The World According to Garp for Robin Williams, but I really enjoyed John Lithgow in it. You know, I loved Third Planet from the Sun. That was always a fun one. Just gonna get this sidewalk clean, and we'll be done for today. Oh, let me not get the... It's interesting because a lot of people don't remember the movie, but it was one of his earliest... It was one of his earliest people casting Robin Williams in a dramatic role, not a comedic one. And it's like probably one of the first, I think it's one of the first times I saw him in a non-comedic role. All right, now this is going to bother me because the shop sidewalk has something dirty on it somewhere. Okay, that's... Oh, the shop sidewalk is also the edge pieces. Speaking of edge pieces, I saw a video on Twitter. I need to find it again. I think it was on Twitter. It might have been on Blue Sky. So I'm just going to have to start saying I saw a video on social media, which makes it worse because that doesn't narrow it down. Of somebody who was doing a physical Minecraft build, but the blocks they were using were magnetic. And it was really cute because it was making it was already making the sounds of snapping together, but then they overlaid that with the actual Minecraft sound of building blocks, and it was great. Okay, let's get this sidewalk clean. You have just the teensiest piece of sidewalk. Okay. Was it under the ladder? Is that the problem? It was the part under the ladder. All right. All right, all the sidewalks are clean. We still have some buildings to do, and then we'll take out the graffiti last. But let me save. And go and quit, because it's time for us to go over and say hi to Steven. Let me go over the credit screen. Oh, time for me to get a stretch and then go out for a walk. and then probably sit on my butt for the rest of the day because I can. But thanks for hanging out. This has been a lot of fun. We got to see the 2 fun demos for Wilmot Works It Out and Spell Hack, which is just adorable. The fact that that's a solo dev, I don't know why, that's just kind of cool to me because they put a lot of love into that era of like 80s to 90s computing for that. So yay. And yeah, Steven, what is today? Is today more satisfactory? Because we got to see the human railgun yesterday, which was amazing. Yes, today's more satisfactory. Awesome. Yeah, the human railgun yesterday was fan-freaking-tastic, so I can't wait to see what they do today. But let me push the credits ending thingy. Okay. If you're watching on Twitch, we're going to go over with the hashtag #Urbraid with my love and disco emote. The virtual hug emote is also around, or any high or heart emote you want to use. I am on social media, mostly as Urban Bohemian. I am on Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And I have a blog at urbanbohemian.com. Thank you very much, Sam, for the raid earlier. Thank you, my mods, for hanging out. It's been a lovely chill Sunday, which is just what I needed. And yeah, thank you all for being here. There's a link to my Discord. It is very chill. Do not feel you have to join. You don't have to join. It's a very chill Discord. I am also going to look up solutions or innovations for... Okay, don't do that, Brian, with your hand, but I'm going to look up innovations for the mic arm thing. Could be interesting. And yeah, if you like reading my stuff or reading my writing or reading my rambling, because this one is a ramble, there's my latest blog post at urbanbohemian.com. Other people do not perform for you. It was a bit more of a ramble than a blog post, but you know, as you do. But let me start the raid for Steven over on the Twitch side, so I can stop rambling and get on out of here. Because yeah, I'm definitely out of words. I'm not out of coffee. Today has been a much more talky than drinking day, which is usually what brunch... No, brunch is more drinky and less talky. I'm pondering going to brunch, but I might want to save my money today. I'm not sure. I have food here, so it's hard to like justify going to brunch today, but we'll see. Anything coming up next week? I might have a little unboxing to do. I did get some stuff, and I'm waiting for them to give me the official embargo press details, so I can do a little unboxing, maybe on stream or do like a quick video kind of thing. So there'll be that. And oh wait, go to my calendar, because it's on my calendar. Yeah, sorry, Thursday's Lower Decks. We won't be streaming that, but if you watch Star Trek, Lower Decks returns on Thursday, so there you go. I wish I could stream that along with y'all, because I think it'll be a lot of fun, but I can't. So I got to get in good with the people at Paramount for that. Regardless, thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you in Steven's chat. Have a wonderful Sunday. Goodbye, everybody.